Okay, hello, welcome to my new YouTube channel. Welcome back to the Naomi Day Star Trek Reading Book Club. So yeah, this is my first YouTube video just because they took TikTok down. But I still want to do my book reviews, so yeah. I'm using my camera, my Canon camera or whatever, so I'm learning how to use it because I've never really used it. I look so hideous right now. I'm not wearing makeup. I don't care. Anyway, so if you're new here, I do Star Trek book reviews on my TikTok, but they took TikTok down, so yeah. This is my bookshelf with all my Star Trek books. And yeah, I know that this book has taken me so long to read. I started reading this book in December, and it's now like the ending of January, and I'm still not done with it. But I got super busy with the holidays and stuff, and then I had a trip I had to go on and stuff I had to do. So I just been really busy, so I haven't been able to read. But I am now officially halfway through. So yeah, let's hear my thoughts. So yeah, this is Blackfire. I'm reading Blackfire. This is by Sonni Cooper. And this is book number 8 in the mini pocketbook collection thing. But yeah, this is why I hate taking so long to read a book, because I end up forgetting what happens in the beginning. So thank God that I have these little tabs where I write stuff down in, because I totally just forgot the beginning of the book, how it went. But here, it looks like I like the beginning because I wrote, hold on. I like how the book started off with Scotty's POV. We usually don't see much of Scotty, so it's cool that the book opened up with him. So I'm guessing the beginning chapter started with Scotty. And I like that. I do like when the book starts off a little different from other books, because usually the books start off in Kirk's or Spock's POV. So I like when it's different characters. Wow. So yeah, something else that I wanted to talk about is, so you know how Twitter has been taken over by Elon Musk or whatever, and so now people are like going on this new app, and it's called Blue Sky. And so I made an account on Blue Sky. So, but don't follow me because I don't really use that anyway. I thought I was gonna use it, but I don't really use it. But yeah, so on Blue Sky there was a conversation, and it was like, who's your least favorite character in Star Trek or whatever? And someone commented Bones because he's racist. And I was like, oh, what? Because Bones is like one of my favorite characters, or he was one of my favorites. Now that I see him more clearly, I'm like, yeah, I don't know about him. But yeah, and someone said, well, Bones because he's racist, and so I commented back. I said, hey, like, give me examples of Bones being racist, and do you mean Bones the character, or Bones the actual, like, the person that actually plays Bones? Like, which one of them is racist, right? And they said that the character is racist, and I was like, oh, weird, I've never heard about that. And then he goes, yeah, and then he gave this example of how, like, Bones is actually super racist towards Vulcans, and I can totally see that. And, like, I don't know why I never saw this before, but like he hates Vulcans. Not that he hates them, but he's like he says like stupid shit, especially like towards Spock and stuff. He's like, oh, you green-blooded blah blah blah, and he says like super weird stuff. And it's true, like well, at first I was like, hey, how is he allowed on like in Starfleet if he's racist, right? Because like if you're working that's my dog. Anyway, but like if you're working for like Starfleet, like shouldn't you not be racist or whatever? And I was like, how did he get like accepted in Starfleet if he is racist? Because he is super racist. I truly believe that he hates Vulcans more than he hates Klingons, but he is super racist towards the Vulcans. Anyway, but then I was just like, oh well, you know, it's kind of like in the U.S. or like in the world where it's like military people shouldn't be racist, and people of like politicians and stuff shouldn't be racist, obviously, but they obviously still are. Like there's like people in the like, you know what, never mind. Anyway, but yeah, Bones is super racist, and I do see that now. And yeah, oh my god, by the way, I totally forgot to talk about this. I finished the original series, the show. Super sad. It was very sad. I am currently watching The Next Generation, but my heart is still not over the original series. But it's okay because after The Next Generation, I'm gonna watch the animated series. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, I'm also rewatching Doctor Who. I'm on season 1, episode 2. I love Doctor Who. Anyway, back to my review. But yeah, have you guys like witnessed or have you guys realized that Bones is actually kind of racist? Oh my god, and on the on season 1, I think episode 2 or 3 or one of those episodes of the Next Generation, Bones makes a cameo. He shows up in The Next Generation. It was very cool. Also, in the book, we find out that Spock is vegan. Oh fuck. Has he always been vegan? I like never even realized that he was vegan, but it makes sense that he's vegan. I just never realized that he was vegan. So now really getting into the story, I am actually very sad about one thing, and that's about Jelena's death. Okay, I love the little romance they had. I thought they were the cutest couple ever. Jelena and Spock, by the way. If you have not read this book, you should read it. But yeah, Jelena and Spock have like this little romance. Oh, very cute. Also spoilers, I'm gonna spoil, I should have said that in the beginning of the video, but yeah, I'm going to spoil some stuff. Jelena fucking dies, dude, and I'm still not over it. Like, at first when she died, I was like, okay, no, this is fake. Like, she's gonna like wake up somehow. But she still hasn't woken up. So, yeah, I thought their romance was so cute. And she's dead, so that's that. Anyway. Oh my god, yes. I love the way that this author wrote the scene where Kirk is, oh my god, this scene, I was super high when I read it, and so like, I don't know if that was why, but the scene was so fucking cool to me. So the scene where Kirk like enters the Enterprise, wait, hold on, let me read. Oh yeah. I love the scene where Kirk like enters the Enterprise, and he's like saying hi to everyone. He's saying hi to Chekhov and Uhura and stuff like that. But like he doesn't know yet that Spock and Scott are like gone. Like that scene, that part of the book was so good. It's so good. And then the scene where he like finally finds out that like they're like missing. And that like everyone else on the Enterprise knew except for him, and like nobody told him. And then like there's like a new science officer, a new first officer, and a new engineer. And then like he's like, what the fuck is going on? Like I love that scene. That scene was so good, and the way it was written. Anyway, next. Okay, yeah. So I like the way that this author is writing Kirk. This author is writing him like Kirk is such a good like heroic captain, and he is a heroic captain. But like the way they wrote it like just makes him seem so like hero, like Mr. Hero or whatever. So there was this one scene where I really like the scene where he's like they're orbiting the planet where Spock and Scotty and the Klingon and the Romulans were, like that planet or whatever. Oh yeah, and he's like, oh, I need like people to go like beam down with me or whatever. But then he was like, oh, I don't know if I should take Leonidas, I think his name is, because he's like new. And then so he was like, I don't know if I should take this new science officer or first officer, whatever he is, first officer, I think, or not. And then he was just like, you know what, I have to trust my crew. And even if he's new, like he has to learn anyway, so like why not bring him like so he can learn. And like he was like, hold on, I must be able to trust them. No better time than now. And I was like, oh, that's so good, because like usually I feel like if, let's say me, like if I was gonna do something very important, I would like to go with very experienced people. Like I don't know if I would trust someone enough to be like, you know what, like your job is to be my first officer, so obviously you're experienced enough. But like, you know, like he put his trust in his crew, even if he doesn't know them, because he understands that they have the experience. Anyway, yeah, I like that. Okay, another part I like, something else that I like that they wrote, is that there's this one scene where Okay, yeah, there's this one scene where Douglas, who I guess is the new engineer, is like, hey, Kirk, how about you let security beam down first before you go? And then Kirk is like, why would I do that? And he's like, oh, it might not be safe. And Kirk's like, oh, but if it's not safe, then I'd rather go check it out myself and, like, not put you guys in harm's way, which is, like, different. I feel like some captains would rather them be safe because they're obviously, like, the most important person on the ship. But Kirk, like, thinks, like, his crew are the most important, I guess, and he doesn't want to, like, risk their lives for his, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, super heroic the way he's being written in this book. Okay, so another thing is when Spock and Scotty like got taken away from Tomarian, I thought that it was weird that Ilsa put like, okay, so Ilsa's obviously super in love with Spock. So I thought it was weird that I'm looking at myself and I'm not looking at the camera when I need to be looking at the camera. But, oh no, I'm gonna be looking like this the whole time. Fuck! It's okay. So I just thought it was super weird that Ilsa let Scotty and Spock go without much, like, without putting up a fight. Like, she just let them leave. And I thought it was weird because, like, she's super in love with him. So here are my predictions. I predict that she will end up coming back to try to get Spock back, I'm guessing. Or, the Tomarians are gonna be ready to take over. Who are they closest to? They're closer to Klingon, right? I feel like they're gonna go to the Klingons and attack the Klingons, and then the Enterprise is gonna go help them. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, that's my halfway review. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the next book, let me stop looking up here. The next book is going to be a Next Generation book, so that's super exciting. I've never read a Next Generation book. That's such a lie. I have read a Next Generation book, but I have never read a Next Generation book and done a review on it, so this will be my first. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
Bye.